Oh, yeah. Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's Vlogmas number 20. Honey, I turned this on and I forgot I had them on. I'm just kind of like nonchalantly looking at my phone and just, you know, how I get. Wow. So anyway, yeah, it's Vlogmas. I don't know why I got this hole right here. Don't ask. I'm not going bald. But it looks like it, don't it? Wow. Holy moliness. Holy moly. How about that? No. I'm making it worse. Let's do. Every day we're going to do this. We just, you know, critique my hair, all right? Let's see. That's as good as it's going to get, people. Vlogmas, number 20. 20. It's a countdown, people. Christmas is coming, whether or not you're ready. It's still going to be here. It is, let's see what it is like here. Let's see. It is 45 degrees, feels like 45. The high today will be 44. The low tonight will be 37. It is very cloudy and overcast and gray today. Chance of rain is 20%. Humidity is at 93. Wind is 0 miles per hour. Sunrise was at 7:17 a.m. and unfortunately, Mr. Heide and I were still up for that one. And sunset will be here at 5:01 p.m. It is now 4:02 p.m. So we have 59 minutes left of daylight. What are you doing, Mr. Heide? What are you eating?
Mushroom.
Why do you eat all the raw mushrooms like that?
Because I like them.
See, I don't really care for raw mushrooms. They're okay, but, you know. But anyway, what are we doing? I'm working on some diamond painting. That one that my friend, Rebecca, I equate myself to being like her adoptive crazy aunt. Right, honey? So anyway, this is what I'm working on. Right here. Yes, you see. This table works out well. It tilts and stuff, which is nice. So you see LaCharlie. Hi, Mr. LaCharlie. Him wake me up in the morning and him just come and climb up and he just like all on his mom like, Mommy, right, Charlie? Are you a good boy, Charlie? Are you a good boy? Come here. Come here, Charlie. Oh, it's happened. Oh, I love you too, Charlie. Hi, Nixley. Poor Charlie. You see him over here? See his little face now? Yeah.
You see that he's pushed the cushion out again.
Oh, yeah, he does this. He pushes his cushion out. Pretty soon he'll be hanging over halfway off the couch. I don't know why. Oh, what? Oh, what? I know I love you too, but I'm trying to do a vlog with these people, okay, Charlie? You can't have your mom all the time. Most of the time. So, yeah, you see their dog food up there, the pouches. Anyway. So, yeah, I'm working on a diamond painting. We're just kind of chillaxing today. Tomorrow, Brad's going to start doing more of the unpacking. I am overwhelmed, guys. I just am. What's happened is most of the bags of yarn have busted open from being moved and stuff, and the cat jumping on them, you know, mainly from being moved. I am so overwhelmed by the way those rooms look, because we've gone in there and dug and gotten out some things we could find, so then it just made a bigger mess, and I do get overwhelmed easily. That's part of the Asperger's syndrome, and I can't think straight and stuff, so I gotta have things just kind of a certain way. So Brad is going to do that while I take care of the rest of the house and sharing the cooking and stuff. I do most of the laundry. I am a laundry queen. I will admit this. I like doing laundry. When I have a washer dryer like I do right here and it's so easy and it's on the same level and stuff, I am the one that goes through and I'm like, your bedding needs to be changed, you know, because guys don't think about that. You know, I mean, by the time that Mr. Heide climbs into bed, he's super tired, super sore, doesn't want to mess with it. So, like, I go in, he likes to sleep on top of a comforter. I've gotten used to that too. So, I go in and strip his bed and remake it and stuff because that's a lot easier for me to do than him also. We help each other out, where we can. And, things that are very painful for him to do, I do try to do. Now, if it's just something that's, he will struggle with, but he can get, then I just leave him to it because even though I'd want to jump up and do it, because, like he said, he still has to be able to do stuff. So, yeah, but I don't mind doing laundry. Do I?
No.
Especially out here, it's so nice because, like, say I want to watch some TV. I can, because we don't have a TV set up in our room. I can sit here, well, everybody uses laptops as TVs anyway, or your monitor. But I'll sit here and fold laundry and watch YouTube videos or Hulu or Netflix and, just happy as can be. Then I take them in the bedroom we have a rolling hamper and put it away. Kind of organize it where I think it would be easiest for Brad to be able to get to, especially. It's all about if you are living with somebody who has a disability like Brad or any kind of a physical disability, it's all about trying to accommodate the house to their needs, to what would best suit them and stuff. And I mean, like that he can bring a walker through, or he can bring a rollator through, or whatever he needs to do if he's going to be using 2 canes. It depends on the day. It depends on the level of pain, the level of his vertigo and stuff. But yeah, I go through and try to make sure there's a clear path. That's really important. Oh, you're going to have to fill the dog food again.
I know.
Holy moly. Colder weather, I've noticed the dogs eat quite a bit more dog food. What else? Brad's making spaghetti right now. That'll be our main meal.
You want spaghetti or goulash?
Spaghetti. I mean, if you have your heart set on goulash, we can do. Okay, I like.
No baking.
Because that'll be our main meal. Yesterday, our blood sugars were higher, and we were testing quite frequently, and keeping on top with the fast-acting insulin got it back down. I tell you what, if you're somebody that fights diabetes, test often, like they say. If you are having trouble with just, like, say you're on metformin and maybe you're on just once or twice daily insulin, talk to your doctor about just a short-term fast-acting insulin. Talk to him about test. I mean, you test after, before every meal and then start writing it down and then start going over with your doctor about, hey, I've been testing and this is what my numbers are showing and, how can we get this better? Because what you don't realize is if your numbers are higher and your A1C is higher, you can't have a lot of procedures done. You can't have a lot of times your dental work done. You can't have certain surgeries done. So you want to keep that in check. Plus, it also does damages to your heart. It does damages to your kidneys, to your circulation. Your neuropathy will get worse. Ladies, you may, fight yeast infections and stuff. And remember that bacteria and cancer both love sugar. So, that's another reason to really stay away from, and that's just my personal belief. This is just what works for us. If we have a day where we know, say it's the holiday season right now, that you have a day where you've eaten some things that are pretty heavy in carbs, things that you normally do not eat, go ahead and test. And be ready to have insulin ready. You guys know yesterday, you guys saw that I was really struggling when I was making my video. My eyes were really heavy lidded. I was having a hard time. And we took my blood sugar. I forgot, and then Brad kept reminding me. Took my blood sugar, and it was 275, which is very high for me. And so we got that handled. And that's if you're with somebody that has diabetes. If they start acting like I did yesterday, where all of a sudden they're so tired, And, you know, their eyes are like half shut and they just seem so drowsy. Test their blood sugar. Test their blood sugar because, you know, that way you have peace of mind. If you know their blood sugar is fine, okay, it's not that. They're just tired. But I guess I keep harping on that ever since I, you know, got to spend my time in ICU and my blood sugar was over 800 when they took it in the ambulance, which is really scary. I could have died. And, you know. So, and if it hadn't been for Brad and Brad knowing me so well and Brad saying, hey, this isn't how she normally acts, this isn't how she normally talks, you know, she's either had a stroke and has lost her mind, you know, I finally pushed her over the edge, or her diabetes is just really, you know,
Really whack.
is they're acting drunk and stuff, and you know they're not a drinker. Yeah. And like I said, if you're doubting it at all, just test their blood sugar. Test their blood sugar. If you don't know how to test the blood sugar, have them show you. You know. So.
Well, that's, you know, and that's a good thing to learn.
Yeah, it is.
Is if you have a diabetic in the house,
right?
Learn how to test. You know.
And learn if you can about where their numbers normally fall. Even if you have a friend who's a diabetic, you guys may be out, like say you're out running errands, it's Christmas season right now, and they start to act a little squirrely, or they act like they just want to go home and go to sleep, and you're like, you're the one that wanted to go to these next 20 stores, we're going. Test.
Well,
test their blood sugar.
And when Kim and the kids were over about a month ago, Theresa noticed that I was, not that I ever do it, but she noticed I wasn't acting normally.
And he was super, super drowsy.
Yeah.
Just could not keep him awake. And my daughter even was kind of on my ass about, well, he's retired. He can sleep when he wants. And I'm like, I know, you know. And I'm like, I wanted to go, you know, kid, you don't know him as well as I do. And this isn't normally how he acts. Well, I just, you know, finally said, can we test your blood sugar? And it was up in the, high 300s?
Yeah.
It was up there. And we had some, you know, he took some high fast-acting insulin, and then he was fine. And they showed our daughter that, hey, you know, this is something that's serious. She then asked, I think the next time she was over, asking more questions and wanted to learn how to test. Very easy to test on the blood sugar and stuff. You know, and then you just adjust your fast-acting insulin to what the numbers say. Like today, I was at 130. I did not take any fast-acting insulin because, you know, I don't need to. My cutoff point normally is 125, and under I don't. But that was 130, so it was close enough. It's like, I'll test it tonight, but you know, I don't want to drop too low when I've done that before. So,
yeah, that gets scary too.
That gets scary. It's diabetes is nothing to mess with. It's not just fat people that get it. There's people of all sizes, ages, races, everything. So, yeah, we're just kind of chilling out stuff. You know, I think we haven't decided if tomorrow night we're going to do a date night or maybe Tuesday in the daytime. I don't know. We don't really know. I mean, I would be happy just to drive around our little town and look at lights.
We can do that.
You know, because we just don't know the area. Unfortunately, Rocky Mountain doesn't seem like it's really doing a lot of lights. And some of the cool light shows are like 30 miles away. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to drive that right now. So we'll see. You know, like I said, so many of the festivals and stuff were canceled because of the COVID. We all know that. So, yeah. But we had, I did tell you guys I gave away all the hats. I told them that yesterday, right?
You know, I don't remember.
Yeah, we talked about donating all the hats and stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, if any of you guys are making hats and you're still wondering what to do with them, hats, scarves, blankets, anything, let me know.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you want to send them this way, we will donate them. There's lots of places. Or if you want to look around your area, there are so many people, these, what do they call them, honey?
What, the homeless shelters or?
No, food banks. These food banks are stretched so thin right now because so many people are hurting so badly.
Yeah.
That I watched. It's by PBS. It's Growing Up Poor in America, and it's on here on YouTube. And it was put out in September of this year, and it's showing the effects of COVID and on 3 different families. And I mean, and then the evictions that are going on now. I think that is just wrong. I think right now you shouldn't be allowed to evict anybody. I mean, because where are people supposed to go if they don't have a job and because of COVID, and where are they supposed to go? And then we are all expecting our children to be able to sit there and learn through a laptop and not, F around. I mean, that's why a lot of these teachers are making you turn the camera on because, I think half these students were not even in the room. Let her talk. I'm going to go play the game system or whatever. So, yeah, it's scary and it's sad. I told you guys I would make my Mexican 7-layer dip for Christmas Eve. I always do. We'll have to get the stuff for that. I'm going to Harry Teeter either tomorrow or Tuesday. Check out that place. It's like a Kroger store. I love Kroger stores. I just do. I love how they're set up. I love just how they do everything. We had a Kroger store in Wyoming called Smith that we loved. We shopped there primarily. Once in a while, we would go to Walmart to get, not groceries, but, like your cosmetics and your over-the-counter medications and that kind of stuff. That's good coffee, hon. And so, that's
I keep forgetting about?
What?
That, the 12 Days of Christmas coffee.
I know. I keep hoping you'll bust that open.
You'll have to remind me tonight.
Well, if you get one out and put it on top of the coffee maker now, you'll remember.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's the 12 days of Christmas coming along.
Wow.
Oh, aren't you glad I'm singing this song? Wow. So, anyways, that's all we got going on today. So, love you guys. And I do cherish your friendship so very much. And I think you guys are awesome. And say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.